In the beginning, the world did not know cards. That is, until the day the scribes arrived. Each had their own method of inscription to create cards. Grimora used her quill to inscribe the epitaphs of the dead. Leshy used his wildlife camera to capture beasts. PO3 used a particle scanner to copy the CPUs of robots. And Magnificus used his brush to paint his wizard pupils. With the cards created, the scribes had solidified their power. Until one day, a challenger arrived to replace one of the scribes. Choose a starting deck to mark your ambition. Hi everyone! Welcome back to some more Let's Play Inscryption. This is the part I was warning you guys about some time ago. This is now, I believe, Chapter 2, or the second part of this game. The game has changed dramatically, as we can see. We are no longer in Leshy's cabin, and the gameplay will be quite different. It will no longer be like Slay the Spire. Instead, this will feel more like, I think, a Magic the Gathering type of game, from what I have read in various comment sections. Rather, the reviews, I suppose I should say, up on Steam. So, let's begin this phase of our protagonist's life. So we got to the starting deck, and it looks like we've got... What is this? The undead? The creatures? The computers? Or the magical creatures, I suppose? And I don't know which deck to possibly start with. Since we've got a great deal of practice, though, with Leshy, I'm thinking we should probably start with his deck. I think we can change the type of deck we're playing as we go through this part of the game if we don't like this one, but I'm not sure. But let's get started and choose this and see if we can choose this one. Yep, how do I do this? Your ambition is to replace Leshy and become the scribe of beasts. Oh, we gotta choose Oh, alright, this isn't at all what I thought. So, who are we looking to replace? The only scribe we've seen Leshy, as we were his opponent for quite some time. I'm guessing that we saw Grimora as the stink bug. CPO3 was probably the stoat, and I forget this wizard's name was probably the stunted wolf, is my guess. And I'm guessing that they lost in some sort of challenge to Leshy, who ended up being the opponent that everyone fought when they powered on this disc. I don't know enough about any of the other scribes to know if I want to actually replace them or not. And I don't know how the decks will be different from each other. I'm guessing, though, that they will be in some capacity. As much as I don't really want to replace Leshy, I do think he's probably the deck that we're most familiar with. So let's take this deck. Sorry, Leshy. The cards were added to your collection. So, alright, so now I can finally alter our deck. I've noticed this as an option whenever I quit the game, but it was always grayed out. This would make sense. We can't actually edit the deck when we're playing a game like Slay the Spire. That's a part of the actual game mode. We have to rely on the map to alter our deck. But I think here, So, okay, this is what I was expecting. We now need to construct a deck out of the various cards that we possess. And it looks like, indeed, there's 3 different entirely separate types of decks. I'm guessing the way they play is also different. We can probably hit autocomplete to let this construct a deck for us. Actually, it looks like we've got exactly 20 cards for our deck. And it looks like we need to have 20 cards for our deck. And all of them are being added in. And from what I can tell, this looks like this will play somewhat similarly. However, note that... So, okay, what's going through my head right now, everyone? So, hello. I've been expecting this. I've been looking forward to the introduction of this part of the game because, well, it's completely different. And I wanted to see how much I would like it when we get here. It has been a long time since I've played a collectible card game. And I think this is going to play more like a Magic the Gathering game now than what we were playing. I'm under the impression that there will no longer be any map for us to traverse down. This is our deck, and we will use it against all of our opponents. We will find card packs, I think, out in the world to make our decks stronger. But I think what's in the card packs will consist of random cards for any of these types of decks that we want to play. I think they all play a little differently, but the Leshy deck will probably be the most familiar with us. I do not really know anything else, so let's start trying to figure this out together, and we'll see how right or wrong I am before I begin taking more guesses. Our map is now the game world that we saw when we were watching the introduction a little while ago. Let's see if we can go out and explore it a bit as my game minimizes. 1 second. Alright, I'm back. Let's see what's out in this direction. Okay, can't go that way. Can we go out this way? Can I select... Can I click on anything, by the way? I'm assuming there's probably still secrets and stuff to find. It's no longer inside that cabin. Is there anything behind these? Any secret paths? Not that I can see. Okay. Alright, well, that's all that's here.
What is this?
So this is our game world, and it looks like these are the 4 areas we're allowed to go to. The Leshy's domain, the cabin in the woods. I'm guessing this is where Grimora is, in the undead section. And I was right all along. On that globe, it was indeed a skeletal hand we were seeing. I guess this is C03's area. And here must be the mage. Hello? Who are you? And what are you guarding? Woof. I was just about to call it quits out here. But now that there's a challenger in our midst, it's back to work for me. I should be able to get this bridge fixed in... full disclosure, it'll take me exactly as long as it takes you to defeat one of those scribes. So, come back later. Okay. So, the game's going to contain a bit of fourth wall breaking. Interesting. So the game's aware that it's in a game, is my guess from this. Or this character is really lazy and will only finish this work once we kill one of the others or defeat one of the other scribes. Well, let's go up this way. Maybe we can visit Leshy. It looks like maybe we can sneak onto C03's land. Oh, that's interesting. I expected actually for it to enter another type of smaller map when I stepped here. So I can't go up through the mountains. But there's a little dock here. Can we take this boat? raft. The raft? Uh-oh. Should I have touched that? Well, it's too late. Okay. Can we interact with you? What are you? A card. Salmon. Waterborne. Also, at the end of the owner's turn, Salmon will move in the direction inscribed in the sigil. The card was added to your collection. And now, we could alter our deck again, if I so wished. I can already tell that the way the Leshy's deck is going to play requires very similar strategies to what we're used to. We're going to need a decent amount of squirrels to sacrifice them to get our other more powerful cards in play. And the Salmon we just picked up is one of the more powerful ones we have at the moment. Why don't we scrap an adder for the Salmon? I'm guessing this clears my entire deck, puts all the cards back here, and lets us redistribute them again if I wish. Now, did that work? It did. Oh, hello? You pick the clover leaf from the stem. And I don't see anything else around here for us to interact with. There might be things we can interact with from this map, though, as well, but I don't see anything at the moment. Can we go this way? We're not allowed to go right. And we have to go up once we're at the Leshy's house. 273. Again written outside. Right? This was the code to the Leshy's safe box originally. This must be the angler that we had to fight when the Leshy was acting as him earlier. I guess this is now all open to us, since the scribes are now open to be defeated in this world. Well, let's go in and see the Leshy. Maybe he can tell us more about what's actually happening here. Stop shaking. The only thing you have to fear is your own inadequacy. Behold me. I am Leshy, the scribe of beasts. I would consider your ambition to replace me a threat, if it weren't so laughable. We share a desire for you to challenge me, but first, I know what you're thinking. No, this is not my legendary camera, not the one I used to create beast cards. This one is a mere replica. You may use it to create photos of the beasts in these woods. My subordinates, the prospector, the angler, and the trapper. They each require a photo before they will consider battling you. Return to me when they are all defeated. Alright, we gotta defeat the mini-bosses before we can fight him. Oh, wow! The old symbols on the chest are still here, and we can still move them around. We need to do 5 damage to him. Is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Oops. The drawer creaked open, and you found a pack inside. You received a beastly card pack. Alright, so we got some new cards, and one we already had before. We have Field Mice. When Field Mice is played, a copy of it is created in your hand. So this is a 2/2 card that constantly can be repeated if we need it. A Mantis God. Mantis God will strike each opposing space to the left, right, and the center of it. We saw the Leshy using this at the end fight to great effect. Only 1 blood for a 3 damage card that strikes everything. That could be really handy. Another Hawk, a 3/1 flying creature. A Draugr. Can't be sacrificed. When Draugr perishes, the creature inside is released in its place. It's a 0/1 card that gives me 1 bone. And a Practice Wizard. These might be added to other types of decks. I don't recognize this symbol at all. The cards were added to your collection. You received another beastly card pack. We have a Sacrificial Cat. We are very familiar with this. Another Mantis God. A rare... Oh, this is a rare... Oh, it's a foil card too, I assume. By how it's flashing. A Mole. We're familiar with this. It moves to wherever an empty spot would be struck. And we have another Practice Wizard and a Muscle Mage. At the end of the owner's turn, Muscle Mage will move in the direction inscribed in the sigil. Creatures in the way will be pushed in the same direction. The cards were added to your collection. Let's take a look at our deck now. Okay. Okay, it is working as I thought. So these packs of cards will have cards occasionally for other types of decks. I don't understand how the Mage deck works at the moment with these strange symbols that they have. And it looks like we need a bone to play this. None of our existing cards are giving us bones. I'm wondering if the whole idea of how bones worked when we were using them with the Leshy is now something that is only used over here for the Necromancer deck. It's also interesting. So we need to hunt around for more card packs to increase the power of our deck. Let's see what this does really quick. Okay, so that does indeed clear our current deck of all cards. I think I want all 7 squirrels, because they're free to put into play, and we're going to need that to put out other creatures. I kind of wish I had even more squirrels. We'll take a cat, because then we can sacrifice that over and over, so that's economy. And I guess the rest of this will... yeah, that's about right. You probably want close to 1/3 of your deck being economy cards. I really think we probably want the Mantis Gods. We'll grab 2 of them. When a warren is played, a rabbit is created in your hand. A rabbit... Okay. We'll take 2 more warrens for even more economy and a little bit of a blocker. We'll definitely take the Field Mice. Our Salmon. An Adder. And I should probably put some more 1 blood cards in my deck. We'll put 3 Stoats, and we have 2 more cards. One more Adder, and a Hawk. Okay, let's try this for a bit. Hello? 273, right? You take a stinking pile of meat from the safe. There's a faint odor where the meat once was. Meat? Do we have an inventory? If we do, I don't know how to access it. Alright, tab brings up our deck in case we want to alter it immediately. Hello? Money. You wish to trade? Oh, it's the trader that the Leshy had used. Nice! I like the link of what we see here, their faces with the Leshy. I'm guessing the angler will look the same as what the Leshy had looked like when he was wearing that mask. You don't, perchance, have any pelts? No? That is disappointing. But I also accept foils. Oh, hey! It's our old Ouroboros! Exactly the same as we had left it. A 3-3. We can buy packs. Okay, we can buy packs for 5 value worth of pelts. We can buy this foil for 8. A squirrel card for 1. A pack of squirrels for 1. Or a stoat for 2, currently. Actually, I guess we don't have any foils, so you must only have those rare cards. Leshy, can you tell us anything else? Return to me when my subordinates are defeated. You may wish to start with the Prospector. Well, that's him there. Dag-nabbit! That dang hound got herself lost again. You think you're getting past? Think again. Not till I get some proof my girl's alright. You pried the chest open and found a card pack inside. You received a beastly card pack. Another hawk, a mole man, that's our rare card for this pack. An elk fawn, muscle mage, and a stim mage. Active pay 3 energy to increase the power and health of stim mage by 1. Oh! Hello, doggy. We just snapped a Oh! Okay, so we need to make certain creatures appear? Did we get that as a creature? We did not get that as a creature. Okay, so the camera doesn't make creatures. Wait, right, which is exactly what the Leshy told us. But it does take pictures. Can we now challenge the Prospector? Well, I'll be darned. That's my girl. I'll let you pass me and into yonder pond. But, dagnabbit, first we gotta battle. You froze in fear as the words of the great scribe of beasts entered your skull uninvited. Fear not. I only wish to explain to you the deck that you selected. In order to play my cards, sacrifices must be made. The scribe assessed your reaction, noting that you did not seem surprised by this information. Perhaps you need no lesson, but remember that almost anything can be sacrificed. It may bleed oil or even marrow, but if it bleeds, well, you know what to do. Okay, so the game looks somewhat similar. Our opponent is playing cards on his side of the board. Sorry, cues them first before they show up, exactly like what we're used to. Only... what does this do? Oh! Okay, I think this probably reshuffles my hand if I want to mulligan, is my guess. So I could play the squirrel to play the cat, and then play the cat and the squirrel, sacrifice both of those to play the adder, but I don't know why I would do that right away. I think... hold on, well, what else do we have here first off? So, these look like the symbols on the mage card to me. Triangle, well, we see the diamond. We have bones still, and we have blood counters here, and we have... I don't know what this is. I'm guessing Necromancer deck, Mage deck, Beast deck, Electronics deck, or the computer deck, is what all these are probably the resources for all of them. Here's our new scale. What does this do? I don't know what this does. Alright, well, let's get our cat in play. How do I... Okay, and we end our turn. Alright, and he's putting a Bloodhound into play. I think we play our Mantis God here to start. And we do 2 points of damage to him. And kill his squirrel. Wait, do we get to draw a card? Did we draw? Oh, we did draw a card. We drew this, Tim. Okay, we play a squirrel card, and then sack the squirrel and our cat to play the adder here and kill their Bloodhound. Bloodhound leaps over to block. Adder's Touch of Death kills instantly. And that's it. Oh, nice! Okay, so there's still extra points when we do overdamage. Fair's fair. You beat me like a dog. Take this. Some say these here cards are better than gold. You received a beastly card pack. So we get an Elk Fawn. We get our first robot card, a Thick Droid. 5... whatever that is that we need. A Mage Knight. If Mage Knight's owner controls no Mox cards, Mage Knight perishes. What's a Mox card? Elk. We've seen them before. And we have a Uruli now. The cards were added to your collection. But we, unlike the last game we played, we may never draw those cards. Actually, we won't draw those cards because they're not currently in my deck. I'm going to keep my deck as is at this moment. I don't see why I would edit it now. I may make some alterations, depending upon what our opponent is playing. Oh, are we going to fight the angler here? No, we need a... Oh, hello. I can't quite make out who this is. I have nothing that will interact with this, or the candle here either. Maybe this was one of the people who challenged them in the past? I don't know why he simply walked up here. That's pretty funny. Maybe he found a secret. Is there anything else here? No. We got the picture of some fish. Oh, I'm guessing the angler sitting at the bridge needs that. We placed a photo of bait on the line. Oh, place a photo of bait on the line. Yeah, let's place it. Gotcha. You are a massive shark. And we can't do anything else with you. Did this change? Nope, still the same. Are there... The way to yonder pond is clear. Alright, Mr. Angler, I suppose we have accidentally acquired what you need now. Fish. Fresh fish. Good. Still must beat. Okay. We're starting with a salmon on his side of the board. That will do 2 damage to me. And we know that will, yeah, that will go underwater afterwards. I think we're going to play a stoat here to slowly do some damage and have a blocker ready for the future. Or we reshuffle this deck. Assuming that's what this does. Let's find out what this does. It is a mulligan. Okay. I think we play... Well, now I think we play 2 squirrels to play our raven. To start by doing 3 damage to him. Salma moves to a new space. Yep. So we can't kill this. Right? We're not allowed to kill this. Because it's going to be hiding every single time. We just have to end our turn. It's the only thing we can do. We only need to do 3 damage, I think, to win. So we'll win at the end of this round. But we'll play a stoat to guarantee the win. You beat, you pass. First, take. You received a beastly card pack. Another Mantis God! Holy crap! Another Elk, another Warren. We have another computer card, Factory Conduit. Empty spaces within a circuit completed by Factory Conduit spawn leap bots at the end of the owner's turn. Skelemagus. After attacking, Skelemagus perishes. Also, if Skelemagus' owner controls no Mox cards, Skelemagus perishes. Can we make our deck have those cards as well? If I wanted to? If I get rid of my Hawk, could I add? Oh! We're allowed to mix and match. Although I don't know what a Mox card is. So I suspect this doesn't help me at all. And I have no way to get bones so far. I'm assuming this is the cost up here. Because it's in a similar position as the blood. The similar position as these. And we have no way to generate these symbols yet. Oh, that's interesting. This mage looks like it also generates what this wants, is my guess. So there are some cards which have cross-deck functionality. Okay, we're good. So, I don't think I want anything else. We're good. I'm seeing if we can... Oh! Enter someplace in the woods, and we can. Hello? This is the Trapper? Few players visit me here. I sometimes ponder what my gameplay purpose was. You were probably to encourage people to check these locations so that they would find other secrets. Okay, so we can't fight him until we have what he wants. Which I'm guessing it is this. And I'm guessing we need to move the trap under it. I wonder if it's smart enough to know, I think it is, to know where the trap is currently located. Oh! You don't always show up at where you've gone into. Darn it! Got you! We got you! No! No, we didn't get you! we didn't get him. I'm so sorry, but we needed your picture of a pelt so we could now fight the Trapper. Patches of dried blood crackled as you pried the chest open, but 2 packs were inside. Another beastly card pack. A bullfrog, we know what that does. Insectodrone. Insectodrone will strike an opponent directly, even if there's a creature opposing it. It has flying, so I would expect that. Factory conduit, we've seen one of those before. A wolf cub and a mole man. Another mole man. Another freaking mantis god. We should keep putting... We gotta put these in over my, my stoats. A gourmage. Awesome name. Pay 2 bones to increase the power and health of the gourmage by 1. I wonder if the cards we're getting from these packs are random or they always contain the same things. One, two, three, four, 5. I'll try this. Let me also, can I lower the music here? We can. Oh, it is clear now that you wish to know more. What can I tell you? I have glimpsed the old data, and I will speak nothing of it as a kindness. I will repeat myself. I will speak nothing of the old data. To know it is to die, but you players are never deterred by that. What can I tell you? It is corrupt knowledge, so evil that it corrupted this disc. Inscryption, the good? No. What can you know? Asked the scribes. They don't seem to care for human life. Leave me here to ponder and carve my wood. Being Leshy's puppet has given me much to ponder. We still have to beat the traitor, or the trapper, I thought. I thought that was who we were actually fighting. But I guess it's the traitor. Me? Work continue. Find fish for Leshy. You have brought the pelt. I am pleased. Yet another turn of the skinning knife. It is time to set another trap. I smell the hare's blood on you. Okay. Oh! A burrowing trap, and this one moves. When empty space would be struck, burrowing trap will move to that space to receive the strike instead. Also, when burrowing trap perishes, the creature opposing it perishes as well. A pelt is created in your hand. So does it move? I guess it's gonna, if I play my Mantis God here, I'm guessing what will happen is that the Mantis God will strike the trap and destroy it. We get a, and that's it. Nothing, we don't have to worry about anything else, right? Like, the Mantis God's not gonna die, because it's not opposing that card. So we can play this here. And we'll kill that trap, we'll do 1 more damage to him, and put 1 damage on the bullfrog. On his turn, he'll do 3 damage to us. On our turn, we do 2 more damage to him. Oh, no! Wait. Oh! It's going to keep moving to do... It has 5 life to burrowing traps. It's going to begin taking these hits, actually. I still think we don't do anything else, but we need to let a round play out. I need to draw another card from my deck before I decide if I'm going to kill this or not. Ooh. We're going to take 3 more hits, and... 1, 2, 3. I think we can take exactly 3 more hits. I took 1 so far. Yeah, I think we still let this play out 1 more round. Oh! But now I took 4 and I've lost. I forgot we're killing the bullfrog. Come closer. You'll make a fine pelt. Wait. You didn't kill us. I set the trap, but only the prey decides when it snaps shut. Well, I like this hand a lot better. Our previous one. We have 2 Mantis Gods and 2 Squirrels. But, oh, I gotta be a little, I also have to be careful, Tim. You don't... I want I want a Mantis God placed here, I think. So let's do that to start. Actually, can't we win right now? We can play the other Mantis God and do 6 points of damage to him and just win. The trap has shut, yet the prey escapes. And the trapper waits for the next victim. You've defeated the 3 of us now. Leshy awaits. Another BC card pack. Give me another Mantis God. This is amazing. We get another Urali. A mole, an adder, another muscle mage, and a steambot. A 2/2 creature. For 6... blue, whatever that is. And we can trade foils with him for more cards if I want them. Oh, I like the way Squirrel Ball reads as a form of currency, but I think our deck is fine. The only thing I would possibly want is to get even more Mantis Gods. So... I can already tell there's some big balance issues with the deck building in this game. Mantis God is really powerful. 3 damage for one blood. And if we do indeed get the hand that we just got again, that will let us win a round instantly. That's really, really powerful. That's really powerful. I like it. We'll keep our current deck so far. We've only played 4 games and only lost 1 of them. I think it's okay so far. Let's see if Leshy, however, can show us some other tricks. You had bested the unhinged prospector, the gormless angler, and the enigmatic trapper. You found yourself standing before your ultimate match, Leshy, scribe of beasts. Your ambition is to defeat me. Foolish. Even if, by some odd luck, you defeat me now, you will still need to defeat me once more, in the final duel. And that is even more unlikely. Steel yourself, for my beasts will show you no mercy, only fangs. Do not spare your creatures. My camera is waiting to capture them at the moment of their demise. And my beasts are famished. Okay, I like this. So let's play our Mantis God here. We do 2 damage to him and kill his coyote. Uh-oh! A bad hand. We do 3 more damage to him, but we don't quite win. And his adder will kill my Mantis God. I'll need a photo of that one's cost. Well, now we have an adder. We can play it over here to fight that stoat. But I need 2 cards to do that. I think we still do it. I need a more powerful card in our hand, so we're not going to play either of these at the moment. One moment before that one dies. I'll need to capture its stats. Our fish. I think we absolutely should play this here to deal with the coyote. Oh! Tim, but you can't actually do that. But the Mantis God will save us. Do I do 3 damage to him? And yet lose that Mantis God to his adder? We could kill the cat to play the Warren here and get a squirrel card in our hand. We could then kill the Warren and the cat to play the fish here. I think we do that. So let's kill the cat, place the Warren. Warren pulls out a rabbit. Oh, rabbits, not squirrels. Why on earth did I think it would be a squirrel? But it's the same thing. And that's good. We kill this adder. We do 3 damage to him. And finally, the sigils. That will do. The deaths of your creatures will form a beautiful mosaic. I have a lot of economy. I have a lot of economy. Okay. I don't... We could play the Warren to block that point of damage. I think we do it. The hawk will fly directly over him. If I place it here, so that's a mistake. We don't want it. We don't want to place it in front of the adder. We want to keep having it deal damage. We want to place it over there. You won't be needing those. I have something better. You must like them. Though the stitched work is my own. They are your cards. Now we put them to the test. My beasts enjoy a varied diet. You just gave me 1 ones for 1 blood. That's important. That attack and kill everything opposed to them. This is amazing. This is amazing! Yes! I very much like these cards. Ooh, you almost won! But we're gonna do 6 damage on our turn. Actually, this... If we kill the Solomon to place another one of these amalgams into play, we will still do... well, we'll do 1 damage to him. But we'll also kill the Grizzly. But I'm doing 6 damage to him on my turn as well. Yeah, we should absolutely do this. No! Tim, you're wrong! This doesn't have insta-kill. It has the stats of the adder, but not the insta-kill. Well, I think we keep doing that, though. They're only 1 blood to put them into play. The great scribe was incredibly bested. Far away, a light enveloped a long, forgotten monument. Alright, 1 of 3 defeated, I guess. You had triumphed, narrowly avoiding tooth and claw. The scribe of beasts was defeated. That you were able to defeat me beggars belief. But now I must yield to you. My only regret is that our battle was so brief. Surely the summit of victory is made sweeter by a more odorous ascent. You received another beast card pack. Another mole man. Another Gormage, thick droid, another raven, and an adder. The cards were added to your collection. Another mantis god. What the heck? Field mice, revenant, and another Gormage. Why would I not use them? Oh, our battery's low. Stop! What is that? I had to see your face after you lost. It's the stoat. You're just so bad. It's no wonder we're back here again. And we would have been even sooner if the disc wasn't lost. Take a long look at this face, because you'll never see it again. I'm done being your pet, you stinking beast. I pushed it too far that last time. Why don't they see? To live as a beast would be the noblest thing. Even so lowly a creature as a stoat. The scribe of beasts was defeated. Oh, I feel kind of bad for poor Leshy. And I guess that's the computer scribe we'll be squaring off against. Though I can't see why I wouldn't have a Mantis God in my deck, so goodbye. Something else. I guess we'll drop the field mice for another Mantis God. All right. Yep. We have a rush deck. Get as much damage out as quickly as possible, with as many cards in our deck as I feel like we can spare to make that a thing that happens. The possibility of dealing with a powerful creature with our adders, and just in case I need it, a hawk for a 3. Well, do we even need the hawks? I guess the hawks would let us do damage over a creature if it's opposed, as opposed to the Mantis Gods just 3 damage on every space. Yeah, we'll go with this. But I think, everyone, we should probably stop here. We've already defeated 1, I guess, of the 4 scribes we need to defeat. Actually, before we leave, did this picture change at all? No. The candle looks evil, so maybe we'll learn about that candle when we're in Grimora's area. Do you guys say anything different? Darn pretty picture. Off with ye. No, I guess not. The bridge is also completed, everyone, so we can go over and look at the computer opponent. But I think we're done at the moment. So let's stop here. And when we come back in the next episode, we'll fight and hopefully beat another one of these opponents. I'm guessing it all works the same. So we'll square off against specific enemies. Sorry, sub-bosses here. In order to prove ourselves worthy to fight the final boss. I'm kind of hoping we'll be able to try a different type of deck. But I don't even have half the cards yet to make that a thing. What do we have over here? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have half the cards needed to make a mage deck, I guess. Though I don't even understand how that will work, but it could be fun to give it a try. And we have foils to purchase, I guess, beast cards. My guess is that all these different worlds have a specific vendor. So maybe we can turn some foils in for other mage cards. It's the closest deck we have to being a full other deck. We only have 3 necromancer cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And 7 computer cards for the computer deck. I am curious what starting with one of the other decks would have been like. I wonder if we got the easiest deck. And I wonder if the cards are random from the packs. And if we're just getting super lucky by having 5 flippin' Mantis gods in our deck. That's just, it feels broken to me. Alright, well, we'll pick up in the next one. Thank you guys for watching. And I will see you in the next video. Take care, everyone.